Hey guys, and welcome back to Battlefront Updates. Today I wanted to talk about Bossk, the next villain coming to Star Wars Battlefront in the Death Star DLC. He was spotted back in the EA Play trailer but wasn't officially confirmed to be coming to Star Wars Battlefront until at Star Wars Celebration in London. We don't have any details at all regarding what his or Chewbacca's abilities will be, so in this video I wanted to speculate a bit on what Bossk might play as when he arrives in the Death Star DLC. Let's start off with Bossk's weapon. I'm 99% sure that he will be using the Relby V10 when he arrives, because of the simple reason that it's the weapon he uses in the Clone Wars series, and also the weapon he can be seen with in The Empire Strikes Back. And the weapon is already in the game as well, which means that Bossk will most likely get a stronger version of the Relby, just as the other heroes such as Lando and Dengar has. I think that is going to be very interesting to see, simply because the Relby is a quite unique and fun weapon to use, but it isn't that powerful right now, so hopefully Bosk's version will pack a bit of a punch. If we move over to his abilities, it's going to be a bit trickier, as in canon we don't really see him using much more than his Relby. We do however know that Trandoshans are very fierce warriors with the hands, so I would guess that Bossk will get at least one physical ability similar to the ones Dengar has. It's hard to say what exactly it could be. A shoulder charge-ish ability would work, but both Han and Dengar already has that, so it would be a bit boring if a third hero got the same ability. I'm sure hero designer Guillaume will figure something cool out though. In Ezra Bridger's Rebel Journal, Bossk actually works together with Ezra on a quest, and during this time Bossk uses a concussion grenade. A grenade that is present in many different forms, but most of them not being canon. So I think some type of a concussion grenade that is a multi-purpose grenade would be very cool. It would damage vehicles and droids if you hit them, but it would also have a flashbang effect and deal damage. So basically imagine combining the flashbang, thermal detonator and ion grenade into one. It might sound very overpowered, but I don't think it would be, because it still wouldn't be very deadly, since it will have the same explosive power as the thermal detonator, but with some added effects. Lastly, I would like to see an ability that turns his Relby into a mortar gun. And I'm not talking about something firing impact grenades, but I would prefer a version that fires small mortar rounds very quickly, and that cannot kill people by themselves, because all explosives currently in the game, as far as I know, can one-shot an enemy. And I think it would be cool with a weapon that maybe takes out 70% of the health of a player, but that you could fire with very fast, making it more into a stable, clear out of room type of weapon, and not something you can use to insta-kill any enemy with. I guess the best comparison I could give you is that it would almost be as Bossk's Relby got the explosive shot buff, but it would be more powerful and it would not overheat as quickly as for normal players. I personally think that could be a very cool ability. Lastly, for his trait I went into a bit of Legends actually, because within Legends Trandoshans were actually able to regenerate their limbs, something which they aren't known to do within the canon material. I don't really want to take it that far, but I still think that some sort of regenerative trait would be cool. It couldn't be a regenerate health over time effect, because that would simply mean that you can just camp in the back of the map as soon as you take damage. But my idea would be that just for Bossk, DICE could bring back the hero health version from the old Battlefront games, where you regenerate health when you kill an enemy. This means that you can't camp in the back of the map, and you need to be in the battle to get your health back. I was thinking that at the base trait level it would be 1%, then 2%, 3% and finally 5% on the maximum trait level, because if it were any higher than that, Bossk would be able to survive for way too long. This is also why I didn't give him any sniper or long range ability, as that would have meant that he could just be at the back of the map, sniping people and regenerating health. But well, that brings my speculation and suggestions for Bossk to an end. Let me know in the comments below what you think about these suggestions, and if you have any other ideas for how it could be implemented. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, may the Force be with you.